Hi, and welcome to this episode of Your Black World News. I'm your host, Roosevelt Mitchell III. The gunman who killed 50 people on Sunday morning in Orlando has been identified as Omar Mateen, according to the Orlando Sentinel. Here's what we know so far about Mateen. He acted alone and was killed by Orlando law enforcement. The Sentinel writes that he was a licensed gun owner and worked as a security guard. He was armed with an assault rifle, a handgun, and an unspecified device. The Los Angeles Times reports Mateen may have had Islamic leanings. Mateen was a native of Port St. Lucia, which was about 120 miles south of Orlando's coast. His family migrated to the U.S. from Afghanistan, and he was born in New York in 1986. FBI says that they have not ruled out terrorism as a motive. According to the Huffington Post, the father of the suspected gunman says his son was not driven by religious ideology, but instead a gay kiss he witnessed between two men in Miami a few months ago. Mateen was previously married. His ex-wife told the Washington Post that he was abusive during their marriage. NBC News reports that Mateen called 911 moments before the shootings to pledge allegiance to ISIS. This incident has been classified as the deadliest mass shooting in United States history, and Orlando has declared a state of emergency. I would love to hear what you think about this, so please leave a comment in the section below.
Racism is so good at what it does that black people argue amongst themselves why there should or should not be reparations, why we should or should not call each other nigger. It's really deep. Like, the mental controls that are in place right now is really deep, that prevents us from really having a substantive conversation, because every group that has, had some significant damage to them on behalf of an actual government has been repaired, right? There has been some form of reparations or repairing of the wrong that was done, except for black people.
The Young Guns, and he was like, we can only afford one. And I was like, huh? This dude Kanye is gonna be, that guy. And he was like, well, we can't afford to put them both out. So what I did was I went and was gonna put out Rockefeller through Warner Brothers. But I think with Tom Wiley and one of those guys, but the people that he had me with were saying things that were retarded to me. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna go from one dumbass to another. I'll just keep them on Def Jam, and because of the fact, or get it distributed, with the co-venture that we had existing, and because of the fact he had all of these records that were coming out,